There have been numerous different players to grace an NBA court and say they made it to the greatest basketball league in the world. Some players have went on to be all-time greats, some have had incredibly long careers but never became household names, and some players didn't have the career they probably would have liked. With that being said, to reach the highest level of basketball is an amazing achievement, but to be able to say you were one of the 10 greatest scorers of all time out of a league that has had over 3,000 players is a legendary achievement. Welcome to CagerScoops. I'm Evan Samuels, and this is the top 10 all-time scoring list. Alright, so the top 10 scorers in NBA history have all scored over 27,000 points in their career, have all been named an All-Star at least 10 times, and everybody on this list besides one player, Karl Malone, have won an NBA championship. So without further ado, let's get into the list. Number 10, Elvin Hayes. In his 16-year career from 1968 to 1984, Elvin Hayes scored a total of 27,313 points. Hayes was drafted number 1 overall in 1968 by the San Diego Rockets. Hayes would play 7 seasons with the Rockets and would play 9 seasons with the Washington Bullets. During Hayes' rookie year with the Rockets, he would score his career high of 54 points against the Detroit Pistons. During his rookie season, Hayes would also become the NBA scoring champion. His best scoring season was in his 3rd year in the league when he averaged 28.7 points per game. Hayes would average 21 points per game for his career and would end his career with 1 NBA championship while with the Bullets, 12 All-Star Game appearances, 6 All-NBA team honors, and is still to this day the Washington Bullets, who are now the Washington Wizards, all-time scoring leader. Number 9, Moses Malone. In his 19-year NBA career from 1976 to 1995, Moses Malone would score a total of 27,409 points. Moses Malone's path to the NBA was different than most. Out of high school, Malone was selected in the 3rd round of the 1974 ABA draft by the Utah Stars. He played 2 seasons in the ABA before they merged with the NBA. He landed with the Buffalo Braves in the NBA, who after 2 games traded him to the Houston Rockets. Malone would play 6 seasons with the Houston Rockets, 5 seasons with the Philadelphia 76ers, 3 seasons with the Atlanta Hawks, 2 seasons with the Washington Bullets, 2 seasons with the Milwaukee Bucks, and 1 season with the San Antonio Spurs. In 1982, Malone would score his career high of 53 points against the Los Angeles Clippers. In that same year, Malone would have his best single season scoring average, averaging 31.1 points per game while with the Houston Rockets. Malone would average 20.6 points per game for his career and would end his career with 1 NBA championship while with the 76ers, 1 Finals MVP, 3 regular season MVP awards, 12 All-Star Game appearances, and 8 All-NBA team honors. Number 8, Shaquille O'Neal. In his 19-year NBA career from 1992 to 2011, Shaq scored a total of 28,596 points. Shaq was drafted number 1 overall in 1992 by the Orlando Magic. Shaq would play 4 seasons with the Orlando Magic, 8 seasons with the Los Angeles Lakers, 3.5 seasons with the Miami Heat, 1.5 years with the Phoenix Suns, 1 season with the Cleveland Cavaliers, and 1 season with the Boston Celtics. In his 3rd year in the league, Shaq would average 29.3 points per game and would win his first NBA scoring title while with the Magic. In 2000, Shaq would score his career high of 61 points against the Los Angeles Clippers. In that same year, Shaq would have his best single season scoring average, averaging 29.7 points per game, and won the NBA scoring title while with the Los Angeles Lakers. Shaq would average 23.7 points per game for his career and would end his career with 4 NBA championships, 3 Finals MVPs, 1 regular season MVP awards, 15 All-Star Game appearances, and 14 All-NBA team honors. Number 7, LeBron James. Now, LeBron is a real outlier on this list because not only is he only one of the 2 players on this list who was an active NBA player, but because he is still at age 33 and the best basketball player in the world. So far in his 15-year NBA career starting in 2003, LeBron James has scored 31,038 points. LeBron was drafted number 1 overall in the 2003 NBA draft by the Cleveland Cavaliers and played 11 seasons with the Cavaliers and 4 seasons with the Miami Heat. In 2014, as a member of the Miami Heat, LeBron would score his career high of 61 points against the Charlotte Bobcats. LeBron's best single-season scoring average would come during the 2005-2006 campaign, during his first stint with the Cavs. For that season, LeBron averaged 31.4 points per game. During the 2007-2008 season, LeBron would win the NBA scoring title after posting a scoring average of 30 points per game. Over his 15-year career, LeBron has a career scoring average of 27.2 points per game and is the Cavaliers' franchise leader in points scored. LeBron has also won 3 NBA championships, 3 Finals MVPs, 4 regular season MVP awards, and has been named an All-Star 14 times and has 14 All-NBA team honors. Number 6. Dirk Nowitzki. Dirk is the only other player on this list to still be playing in the NBA after agreeing to play during this upcoming season with the Dallas Mavericks. Dirk will become the only player in NBA history to have played 21 seasons with one franchise. In the 20 years Dirk has played, he has scored 31,187 points. Dirk was drafted 9th overall in the 1998 draft by the Milwaukee Bucks and was traded to the Mavericks immediately. In 2004, Dirk would score his career high of 53 points against the Houston Rockets. Dirk would have his best scoring year during the 2005-2006 season when he averaged 26.6 points per game. Over his 20-year career, Dirk has a career scoring average of 21.2 points per game and is the Mavericks franchise leader in points scored. He also has won 1 NBA championship, 1 Finals MVP, 1 regular season MVP, and has been named an All-Star 13 times and has 12 All-NBA team honors. Number 5. Wilt Chamberlain. During his 14-year NBA career, Wilt Chamberlain scored 31,419 points. Wilt was drafted by the Philadelphia Warriors in the 1959 draft. Wilt played 6 seasons with the Warriors, 5 seasons with the Lakers, and 4 seasons with the 76ers. In 1962, Wilt would score not only his career high, but the most points ever scored in an NBA game, with 100 points against the New York Knicks. During that same season, Wilt would have his best scoring season and the best single-season scoring average in NBA history, scoring 50.4 points per game. Not only does Wilt have the best single-season scoring average in NBA history, but he has the 4 best single-season scoring averages in NBA history. In his 14-year career, Wilt has a career scoring average of 30.1 points per game and is the Warriors franchise leader in points scored. Wilt also has won 7 NBA scoring titles, 2 NBA championships, 1 Finals MVP award, 4 regular season MVPs, and was named an All-Star 13 times and has 10 All-NBA team honors to go with it. Number 4. Michael Jordan. During his 15-year career, Michael Jordan scored 32,292 points. Jordan was drafted with the 3rd overall pick by the Chicago Bulls in the 1984 draft. Jordan played 13 seasons with the Chicago Bulls before retiring after the 1998 season for 3 years, just to return to the Washington Wizards for 2 seasons in 2001. In 1990, Jordan would score his career high of 69 points against the Cleveland Cavaliers. During the 1986-87 season, Jordan would have his best scoring season when he averaged 37.1 points per game, which was the 5th best single-season scoring average in NBA history. Jordan would average over 30 points per game for 8 out of his 15 total seasons. Jordan would end his career with a career scoring average of 30.1 points per game and is the Bulls franchise leader in points scored. Jordan won 10 NBA scoring titles, 6 NBA championships, 6 Finals MVPs, 5 regular season MVPs, and was named an All-Star 14 times and has 11 All-NBA team honors as well. Number 3. Kobe Bryant. Over his 20-year career, Kobe Bryant would score 33,643 points. Kobe was drafted with the 13th overall pick in the 1996 draft by the Charlotte Hornets and was traded on draft night to the Los Angeles Lakers, where he would play all 20 seasons of his career. In 2006, Kobe would score 81 points against the Toronto Raptors, which is the 2nd most points ever scored in an NBA game. That same season, Kobe would have the best single-season scoring average for his career when he put up 35.4 points per game. Kobe would end his career with a career scoring average of 25 points per game and is the Lakers' career leader in points scored. Kobe also won 2 NBA scoring titles, 5 NBA championships, 2 Finals MVPs, 1 regular season MVP, and was named an All-Star 18 times and has 15 All-NBA team honors. Number 2. Karl Malone. Over his 19-year NBA career, Karl Malone would score 36,928 points. Malone was drafted with the 13th overall pick in the 1985 draft by the Utah Jazz. In 1990, Malone would score his career-high 61 points against the Milwaukee Bucks. That same season, Malone would have his best single-season scoring average, posting 31 points per game. Malone would end his career with a career scoring average of 25 points per game and is the all-time scoring leader for the Utah Jazz. Like I mentioned earlier, Malone is the only player on this list that failed to win an NBA championship. However, he did make the playoffs in all 19 of his seasons and did make it to 3 NBA Finals. Malone would finish his career with 2 regular season MVP awards and as a 14-time All-Star and with 14 All-NBA team honors. Number 1. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Over his 20-year NBA career, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar would score 38,387 points. Kareem was drafted first overall in the 1969 NBA draft by the Milwaukee Bucks. In 1971, Kareem would score his career high of 55 points against the Boston Celtics. That same season, Kareem would have his best single-season scoring average, scoring 34.8 points per game. Kareem averaged over 20 points per game in every season of his career until his 18th season when he was 39 years old. In his career, Kareem was a 2-time scoring champion, won 6 NBA championships, 2 Finals MVPs, 6 regular season MVPs, and was an NBA record 19-time All-Star, was named to 15 All-NBA teams, and invented the most unguardable shot in NBA history in the skyhook. So this is the top 10 scoring list in NBA history. This is a list that will continue to change as today's greats continue to play and as today's legends begin to step away from the game. I mean, LeBron is number 7 on this list right now, and he is still incredibly dominant and has a handful of years he can still give to the game. A player like Dirk, who stands at number 6 currently and who is obviously slowing down, still has some buckets he can tack onto his career scoring total and move up the list. Who is somebody you can see being on this list when their career is all said and done? Let me know in the comment section down below. If you had to ask me, my answer would be Kevin Durant. After only 11 seasons, he has already scored over 20,000 points, and he is arguably one of the most unguardable players not only in today's game, but possibly ever. Thank you for tuning into this video. If you found this video informative and if you enjoyed it, please leave a comment with your thoughts and some suggestions for some future topics that you would like to see discussed. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, turn on post notifications, and follow us on our Instagram and Twitter at CagerScoops so you can continue to stay in the scoop with CagerScoops. I'm Evan Samuels, and this is the top 10 scoring list in the NBA.